Hello everyone, welcome to the gaming area with me Theo. Today I want to review an action RPG game that I've been waiting to play in 2020. And as a comic book lover, this game is my most anticipated game this year. You already read the title of the video, so yeah, I'm going to give you my review of Marvel's Avengers. Thanks to Square Enix and Arsenal.gg for providing me with the review copy of the game. And before we start, this video will contain spoilers from the game, so if you don't like the spoilers, you should not watch this video. Also, consider subscribing to my channel and share my video too to help my channel to become bigger. Like I said before, I'm a comic book lover. I read many comics from DC Comics and Marvel Comics. So because of that, I also love playing comic book based video games since I was a kid. I played Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 on PS1, PS2, and PC. I played Superman Returns on PS2, Batman Arkham series on PC, and I also played The Incredible Hulk and Iron Man the video game too back then on PS2. When there's an announcement of Marvel's Avengers, I was really happy and eagerly waiting for the game to be released. It's like nostalgia for me because in Marvel's Avengers, I get to play Hulk and Iron Man again just like when I played those characters in the Incredible Hulk and Iron Man video game. Now the game has been released and for the last 3 weeks, I played this game every day and I'm on 109 hours into the game already. Man, where do I have to start? After more than 100 hours playing the game, finishing the campaign mode, getting all heroes to get the maximum level 50 and unlock all of the skills, and made one hero to get maximum power level 150, honestly, I love and hate Marvel's Avengers at the same time. Let's talk about what I love from Marvel's Avengers first. What I really love from the game is definitely the combat system. Each hero is unique, with their own combat skills and movesets. I didn't get bored with the game because every hero gives me a different combat system experience. So for example, if I get bored playing as Black Widow, I could play another character like Iron Man and I will get different experience when playing as Iron Man. In this game, I love playing as Hulk and smash everything with his destructive power and moves. I love playing as Iron Man and use his suit to fly around and defeat enemies with his cool skills and his Hulkbuster ultimate skill that grants invulnerability and overpowered ability against the enemies. And I really love playing as Black Widow because I really like and prefer her combat system and her skills are so useful for me to attack and stun the enemies. Mostly throughout the game, I chose one of those 3 heroes when completing the missions, but I played as Black Widow the most. She's the first character that got the max level and max power level in my playthrough and I really like, enjoy and prefer her combat moves and skills than other characters when playing the game. After the combat system, the next thing I love is the story and the characters in the game. I already finished the main campaign mode after 30 hours into the game. Ever since the game has been announced and the plot has been teased, the story is one of the reasons that I'm interested in this game. In the story, the Avengers got disbanded because of a catastrophic event that happened in the Avengers Day. After the Avengers got disbanded, a corporation called AIM, Advanced Idea Mechanics, is born, but turns out they are the real bad guys and behind the catastrophic event in the Avengers Day that caused the Avengers got disbanded. The center character of the story in Marvel's Avengers is Kamala Khan or Miss Marvel. She's one of the heroes that you can play in the game and has a major role in the story. In the story, Kamala needs to find the heroes and reassemble the Avengers in order to defeat AIM and their leader George Tarleton or MODOK. The story in the game is also centered on the introduction and the origin of Miss Marvel. You get to see how she tried to learn to use her power and you get to follow her journey to become a superhero and Avenger while also trying to reassemble the Avengers and defeat AIM and MODOK. After I finished the campaign mode, overall I liked and enjoyed the story of the game and it got me hooked until the end. Hell, even the story itself is one of the reasons why I finished the campaign mode and did grinding and doing many repetitive missions in this game. There are some nice moments, funny moments, touchy moments between the characters that would make you like the story and the characters in Marvel's Avengers. The voice actors behind the characters are also good. Overall, the story and the characters of the game are what I love from the game, besides the combat system. That's what I love from the game. Now let's talk what I hate and don't like in Marvel's Avengers. First, what I really hate the most from the game is definitely the glitch, the bugs, and the crash. I got some crash during my playthrough in the game, a bug where you couldn't able to climb, and a glitch where your character got outside the level or got below the map. It's really annoying and frustrating because when I got this problem, I need to replay the mission all over again from the start. There's also a bug where you buy an outfit from the vendor or marketplace but it doesn't show up and still locked even though you already bought it and spend the units that you collected hours and hours playing Marvel's Avengers. Second, what I hate from the game is the loading screen. Oh, you will meet so many loading screens from this normal loading screen, Quinjet loading screen, train loading screen, and the elevator loading screen. You will get those loading screens so many times when you play Marvel's Avengers. Maybe, just maybe, if this game is an open world or semi-open world video game, maybe I will get less loading screen, but nah, the reality is different. You will get so many unavoidable loading screen when playing Marvel's Avengers. Next, let's talk about what I don't like in Marvel's Avengers. Marvel's Avengers is really repetitive and grindy. The level design in this game is simple and similar. The puzzle mechanism is so easy and dumb for me. If it's not because of the difficulty option, the combat system and the combat skill from each hero that gets me hooked and enjoying with the gameplay, I will definitely get bored from the repetitiveness. Another thing that keeps me going to play the mission over and over again is because I need to find and upgrade a better gear for my characters, and I need to level up my characters in order to unlock the skills of the characters. I also an RPG lover, so repetitiveness and grinding things are normal for me. But if you don't like grinding and doing repetitive missions, I think this game is not for you. The last thing that I don't like from the game is the matchmaking system. During my 100 hours playthrough, I only able to get one mission where I could play with another person online. I played the game alone most of the time with the help of dumb AI companions that sometimes couldn't able to revive me even though I'm down and needs to be revived. Now let's talk about the performance of the game. I tested the game on my gaming laptop and my low-end laptop. I played the game on my gaming laptop ASUS TUF FX 505DD with Ryzen 5 GTX 1050 and 16GB of RAM. I mostly played the game on 720p and medium setting and gets around 30 to 60 FPS, but sometimes got an FPS drop below 30 FPS when there's a heavy particle effects in the game, especially in fighting. This game isn't well optimized and demanding. Apart from the bugs, the glitch, and the crash that I mentioned before, sometimes I also got this FPS drop problem randomly when playing the game and I need to quit the game and open it again to fix the problem. It's kinda annoying when those problems occur. The good news is, the devs are active on releasing a new update to fix all of the problems in the game, and honestly, the game is better now and I got fewer crashes than before. I hope the devs could keep making the game to be more optimized in the future. I also tested the game on my low-end laptop with Core i3 5th Gen, GeForce 920M and 8GB of RAM, and oh boy, for me it's not running comfortably. Even on the low setting with 800 and 600 resolution with dynamic resolution on, I couldn't able to get a stable 30 FPS on my low-end laptop. So if you have a low-end laptop, I would recommend you to play Marvel's Avengers. Okay, now for the conclusion of this video. Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed because Marvel's Avengers is not an open world or a semi-open world video game. The devs behind Marvel's Avengers is Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal, which they are the one that is making the Tomb Raider series. When I first heard that they are the one that is making Marvel's Avengers, I thought and hoped that Marvel's Avengers would become an open world or semi-open world game similar to Tomb Raider, but I was wrong and a bit disappointed with that. But still, nonetheless, apart from the cons of the game, I still love and enjoy playing Marvel's Avengers until now. I love the story, the characters, and definitely the combat system of each hero in the game that gives me different combat system experience. I hope the game's performance and optimization could be better in the future. And because Marvel's Avengers is a game as a service type video game, I hope more Marvel's characters would come into the game along with their own story mission. And I also hope that the developer could add and introduce a new mission with better level design, new enemies, new boss enemies, and more challenges too. That's it. What do you think about Marvel's Avengers? Are you interested on the game? Let me know in the comment down below. Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the gaming area. See you in the next video.